If I die today, I'm dying in Versace. One and only, I don't ask them, do they copy? Bad boy, you could ask my mommy. Fire on me, they can see it, Ricky Bobby.
What's good? It's your boy, Clutch Peso. Welcome to Clutch Peso TV. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Punch it in the face, throw it down a flight of steps, spit on it, whatever you got to do to have it lit up. Light that up, you know what I mean? So you can get notified whenever I drop a video. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Today, we're reacting, as usual, to some creepy government conspiracy TikToks, you know what I mean? Like stuff the government may not want you to know about. Most likely they don't want us to know about it. So if you can, please like, share, and let's discuss it in the comments. You know what I mean? It's your boy, Clutch Peso. Let's get into it.
U.S. Supreme Court say no license necessary to drive automobile on public roads. I'll have to pause this and read this yourself. Of this state may not require the owner of a motor vehicle to 1. Register the motor vehicle, 2. Pay a motor vehicle registration fee, or 3. Pay an occupation tax or license fee in connection with a motor vehicle. That's if you're not doing commerce. Now when you go down to section B, license and regulate the use of motor vehicle for compensation. That means I need to be licensed, tagged, and registered and insured because I am engaging in commerce, meaning I'm being paid to haul goods and do services for other people. Homework. U.S. Supreme Court say no license necessary.
No license necessary is crazy. Hey, yo, they letting anyone drive? That's wild. What state is that? Yeah, whatever, bro. I hope it's not. I hope they never do that in Florida, New Jersey, where my people are. My family is, you know what I mean? Crazy.
This is the ultimate conspiracy theory, according to Joe Rogan.
If you're a conspiracy theorist,
yeah,
this is the real conspiracy. The conspiracy is have as many social problems as possible that people get distracted by, that people concentrate on, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's masks, vaccines, pride, trans movement, sponsor drag shows for kids if you want people to get mad and want people to get distracted.
Right.
Sponsor
Let them
that.
focus on that.
Get people to think that it's a good idea to do that and watch the outrage. You know, get people to think that the oceans are going to be boiling in 5 years. You know,
right.
Get people to think that if we don't change it, like that was one of the things that Greta Thunberg said 5 years ago, that we'll all be dead.
In 5 years?
Well, it's 5 years later, and we're not all dead. So you definitely are wrong, and you're 16. So why are they flying you out to Ukraine? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So there's so many of these fucking social distractions that are in our face all day long about everything. And I feel like sometimes that's what I feel like about Supreme Court rulings. We're going to take away Roe v. Wade, and everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? And that's another one.
Yeah.
And then that one becomes a thing that people identify as the most important problem that they have to solve. And while all this is going on, money's getting moved around, decisions are getting made.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant cover for wild shit.
Yeah, because all you have to do ever really is follow the money on anything.
Yeah.
And you see what's actually happening, and everything else is a distraction to that.
So if you're feeling played right now, you should be, because division is the ultimate tactic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a follow if you like the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Basically, we don't know what's going on. We'll never know what's going on. And even if we have an idea, we won't fully know what's going on. So we're in the dark. And yeah. Like, I don't trust him. I don't know if y'all still trust him, but I don't trust certain people within this world. They may be higher up. You know what I mean? Like,
the leaked document, this guy had access to it, and I guess he was showing it to his friends or something. Is that what it was?
Well, it seems that way. But again, like, that's not the interesting story here. The interesting story isn't like what this guy's deal was or what his motives were. The story is like, oh, the government's lying to you again. And also that they have this information that they claim is so vital, that it's so horrible he leaked it, and yet you're so reckless with it. Because like, if this information's so vital, you didn't even know it was gone.
Right.
They didn't even know it was gone until The Guardian published it. And then they were like, oh, I guess this guy took all of our documents.
What did the documents say?
But right before that, one of the other real interesting thing, a couple days after the leak first was getting reported, the 3 high-level U.S. officials said that, you'll never believe this, Joe, it had all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation. There were some interesting revelations from the documents. There are NATO and U.S. military embedded in Ukraine, assisting them, basically, which is pretty dangerous.
Western Special Forces operating inside Ukraine. One document dated 23 March refers to the presence of a small number of Western Special Forces operating inside Ukraine without specifying their activities or location. The UK has the largest contingent, 50, followed by Latvia, 17, France, 15, and the US, 14, the Netherlands, 1. Western governments typically refrain from commenting on such sensitive matters, but this detail is likely to be seized upon by Moscow, which has in recent months argued that it is not just confronting Ukraine, but NATO as well. The leaked document, this guy had access.
Charlie warned us all.
A movie that came out. It's called Leave the Earth Behind. Is this the one with Julia Roberts? Yeah. One with the Teslas. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed the 2 kids wearing the t-shirts.
No, I didn't.
One kid wearing an Obey t-shirt, and the other girl was wearing a NASA t-shirt.
I watched this movie and I did not even notice that. That's crazy.
Obey NASA.
Oh.
A lot of people were saying NASA, what does that is a code for Satan. Everyone was saying that NASA doesn't even spell that word. NASA always starts their countdown with T-.
Yeah, what's T-?
The missing letter to complete the word.
No, that's crazy.
The symbolism in the beginning and the middle and in the end.
Yeah.
The way they moved the movie was through water, right? So there would be a painting behind the bed frame in the beginning, and it would just be calm waves, right? And then as the movie progressed and it got crazier, then it would be wavier. There would be another painting, wavier. And then at the end, it would be pure chaos. A movie that came out. It's called Leave the Earth Behind.
I just saw that movie. Decent movie. I wish it had a better ending though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. No spoilers, but decent movie. I just wish. I feel like they could have did a little bit more with it, but hey, go check it out, man. Leave the Earth Behind.
It's one of the biggest scandals in the history of the United States of America. It was the biggest terrorist attack on our soil, and the government lied about what had happened and who was involved with it. And by the way, continued propping up that regime to this day. Continued funding and doing business with the same government that had high-level people involved in the attack. And they knew it and suppressed that from the American people, because it would have been, if you put yourself back in that time, it would have been such an outrage if Americans had known. And in fact, one of the first things George W. Bush did immediately after 9/11, even when all the flights were grounded, was get high-level Saudis out of the country. Was fly them out of the country. It's one of the biggest scandals in
It must be real because it looks so fake. If you seriously believe this to be real, then you are under what I like to call globnosis. Anyway, I'm sorry to share this with you, but what you're about to see will send you down the biggest, craziest rabbit hole you could ever imagine. And that is the flat earth truth. Smoking gun, unedited footage that shows how they faked the Apollo 11 mission. Enjoy.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11. Calling in from about 130,000 miles out.
Here. Okay, so he's claiming that this is 130,000 miles out, right? Okay, that's what he's claiming. And then he's claiming here that the lens is right up against the window, which it would have to be. Okay, so if you're halfway to the moon and this is the Earth, behind you, right? Then you're going to have that lens right up against the glass.
It must be real because it looks so fake. If you seriously believe...
Do your research, man. Do your research. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, do you honestly believe that our government officials, president included, want what's best for the United States?
I believe, honestly, that our officials want what's best for preserving the United States government. That's what I believe. I do not believe that the senators and congresspeople that we vote for, maybe in their first or second term, they care about their constituents, but once they become career politicians, they care about their career. They don't care about us anymore. The president doesn't care about the people. The president cares about preserving the American government.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean Ryan. Click here.
Do your homework on the government not fucking with us. Do your homework, man.
Leaked on social media several years ago. This footage seems to
Now let's make this clear. TikTok, this is fake news. This is just my hypothetical thinking, opinion, whatever you want to call it. So Gitmo. There's just been a lot of theories about these politicians and celebrities being sent to Gitmo to be executed. So do you guys remember during the COVID period when you saw a lot of celebrities and politicians spotted with ankle monitors? As you can see, Hillary is modeling her ankle monitor. And we also can't forget about the infamous Ellen modeling her ankle monitor. But did you guys also remember during COVID when a lot of CEOs were stepping down? Now that list goes on and on. So this list behind me, now if this is true, basically what I'm trying to get at in this video is if all these politicians and celebrities have been executed, then we've been literally looking at CGI and actors on TV. That's it. They're gone. These people are gone if this list is true. So TikTok, don't take this video down.
I don't know if they can make all of these people CGI. It may be true for some of them, but I don't think they can make everyone CGI, especially when you see them on red carpet events and stuff and speaking to other people and in interviews. I don't know. Anything's possible, but it seems kind of a reach to me.
How old are you?
Well, there's virtual age and actual age. My virtual age is how I look, what I appear to be in this physical body. So my physical body, even though I get told I don't look my age, would appear to be 48. My actual age, I'm going to be turning 83 this year. So you have to add in the 20-year tour of duty plus over a decade of the period when I was in training. So there's over 30 years of extra time and experience that I participated in that my body doesn't show because I was put back into a younger version of myself when I was 37.
How old are you?
Well, there's virtual age and actual.
What y'all think? I don't know. And that's that, y'all. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And as usual, take everything with a grain of salt. We don't have to believe everything that we hear, but just know that everything may not always be as it seems. It's your boy, Clutch Peso. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Jersey.
Tried to check me, it's a warning. Big dog.